So equity and broadening participation are monikers of our community. But what do we mean by these terms? For our different interpretations can shape our project's priorities, focus, and metrics of success. It was a metaphor from the world of swimming that best captured the priorities we had for our Into the Loop Alliance. This metaphor is at the heart of Stuck in the Shallow End, and it helps us make sense of our findings and keeps us on our path. Swimming has long been a segregated sport. A photo of the 2012 U.S. Olympic team shows that only 2 African Americans, 1 Cuban American. This is 2012. To redress this segregation, one pipeline strategy would be to focus on finding top athletes and integrate the team. But there is a shocking reality captured in the current CDC data revealing how people of color experience death by drowning at rates much higher than whites. This is due to a scarring violent history that kept people of color out of public swimming places, current disparities in access to swimming pools, and deep-seated stereotypes. So another redress for segregation in swimming could be to, oh my God. Okay. Two approaches focusing on the top swimmers or addressing the social factors behind segregation in swimming. Both of them are very related, but they bring up different strategies. Robert Moses, algebra educator and civil rights leader, warned, if knowledge such as computer science is not accessible, kids of color will be turned into serfs of our information age. So all of our programs, from inception to implementation, are continuously confronted with choices. Where do we work? What do we do? How do we do it? And who do we do it with? We work in public high schools with low-income kids of color who do not have preparatory privilege, robots, kits at homes, resources to pay for summer computer camp. High schools at time when students think about getting prepared for jobs or college. But we are continuously fronting deep-seated beliefs that students who at a very early age aren't already successful with computers, and they just are not going to have the interest or natural capacity to be engaged and do well in computer science. In contrast, our program is aimed at all students of all backgrounds, regardless of their prior experience. We shape our program so that a wide and diverse band of students will experience the collaborative, inquiry-based creativity of computer science and find it meaningful. We do it through the ECS curriculum, but also as part of a curriculum, we take on all of the factors that make schools unequal, giving lack of opportunities to students. But the ECS curriculum is aimed to demystify and engage kids with computer science. Our curriculum goes towards addressing students' interests, and this year we entered into a collaboration about food deserts in LA, and many of the Latino school activists became involved with exploring computer science. For this work, teachers are key. We build a professional learning community, talking about content learning, pedagogy, and reflective practices about belief systems. Our most critical element of our work is a strong partnership with local school districts and insider champions. We have now spread to Chicago public schools and with 4,000 kids annually, in LA 2,000 kids of color annually, 40% females. So returning to our swimming metaphor, if we principally measure our success in broadening participation by the number of swimmers of color on the Olympic team, we are not addressing the fact that all kids have the right to learn how to swim, and out of that pool will come great swimmers. Turning to computer science, we celebrate students like Kyla McCullough, who is the first African-American CS PhD student at the University of Michigan. But she says it was bittersweet. All students should have the early exposure that she did and a college mentoring program. So our priority is computer science is changing every aspect of our work. All kids should have exposure and introduction, and this is our interpretation of equity and broadening participation that guides our work, what we do, our metrics of success, and our passion for this work. Thank you.